Because I'm not backlit this time with the sun.
I'm waiting for you to kick in on over on my computer. It's always dark on mine because like I literally just have the it's like off to the side. I don't really have anything in front of me to show. Which I wish I had like a light in front of me, but I have too much all over the place right now to even bother with that.
I have a light above me.
Lights. Loading video.
Forever.
Forever. Nope.
Oh, that wine is getting worse every time I drink it.
Like taste-wise?
Yes. I'm glad I only paid $10 for that bottle.
Okay.
Oh. It's a Malbec, but it's a French Malbec. And I heard really good things about this, so I don't know if I just got a bad bottle or if it's really that bad.
Is it red or white?
It's red.
Okay, I misplaced my token.
Uh-oh.
There it is. No, it's not like I super lost it. I obviously had it because I was on last night. So it's in here somewhere, and of course I'm like, haven't left my house, so.
Come on, Twitch, load the video. I got cat hair everywhere.
Cat hair everywhere. That sounds fantastic.
It's lovely. It's what happens when you live with Mithras.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. My sister and I were roommates for a couple of years, and I swear, cat. Long hair, yeah, but she should.
So what the fuck? Sorry, continue.
I'm just like going, okay, I'm waiting for the video to load to see if I have like cat butt in the camera again.
No, you don't have cat butt, but I can give you cat front.
Cat front. Well, I
Look.
don't know, mine's not really loading over here, so I don't know if it's just taking a
Weasel.
little bit or. Let
See,
me
guys,
check.
I'm not talking to myself. Hey, hey. Where you going?
You're always talking to yourself, lady.
Where you going? Poof,
Let's see if
poof.
it'll actually load this time.
I had to refresh my page with my stream on it so I could see Miso. Calm down. Calm down, baby girl.
There we go. Oh, come on, Twitch. Why you gotta be so... Break down the song. I've had that song stuck in my head for like the last week or so.
If you hear random purring or crunching, it's Miso chewing on my mic.
If I hear random purring or chewing, I'll just think that you're like really content right now.
Purr, purr. All right. That's okay. You'll be able to see her in the replay.
Yeah, I don't think that it's showing us like loading video, so I don't know if yours is it working on yours or
Yep.
if it's just being retarded right now.
I think your computer's just being retarded right now.
Okay, too bad.
For those of you playing at home, I'm eating
There we go. I see you now.
Granny
Woo!
Smith apples from Nature Box.
Yay, nature box. Maybe I should move my camera or my light thing. No, I think I'm look okay. You can't see my eyeballs because the screen is like it's just there's a glare in my glasses.
Yep. So I can see you playing, and then I can see you playing in your glasses.
Yep. It's like what was it that effect where it's like tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Cat hair is just so tasty.
Let's see. What do returning players do? Are you just like you're eating cat hair?
No. When you live
Really
with
good.
a long-haired cat, it's everywhere.
Yes, it is.
And I'm like randomly going, what?
And
Ha.
it's worse when it's like a cat that's got like multicolor.
She's
Like
brown, black, and white.
yeah, so it's like doesn't matter what you wear, it's gonna show.
Yep. She's not as bad as when I had an orange cat.
Mm-hmm.
His fur was just noticeable on everything.
On everything. think the my channel, I think the little the text at the I think it looks pretty decent. It covers everything that we need, so I am done touching that. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out on
Are you
mine.
sure?
And I guess I'll post something real quick and um,
Facebook?
yeah, I'll post it on Facebook. Day 2.
Where are you bitches? That's gonna be tomorrow. Or the next day. Day 3. Where are you
Where is every?
bitches?
Because we still got people we're missing.
Yeah.
Uh,
I thought Jimmy was good to go yesterday.
I thought he had a thing, but I haven't really seen anything from him recently, so I don't know. I do not know. So, alright. So there we go. Day 2 post. Yeah, well, most everybody else that sees me is somebody that kind of drops off on projects that I'm working on. I get too shiny about things. I'm just like,
Shiny!
too. Like my website is actually gonna be like shiny complex because I get so many ideas and so distracted so easily. It's retarded. All right, so yes, go ahead and play.
Don't forget to accept my friend request.
But I don't want to be your friend.
But why?
Oh,
Mean.
I'm sorry. That was actually kind of mean.
Fine, I'll go beat up Behemoth again. I'm almost done my apples.
You go beat. Okay, so close that out. Close. And hopefully it loads here. So I can start.
Oh,
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
when you get on,
Uh-huh.
meet me. The link shell is in port,
Okay.
is it?
Link-
I thought you knew.
I don't. No, I know it's Sandoria. I don't know here.
Okay, let me look it up real quick. I think it's in port.
Sounds about right. Alright. Okay. I am bouncing into the game. Bouncing into the game. Yes, I accept the terms of ruining my life by playing this game for too long. So I set it to, you know how like you can actually set like your intro music? I set it to like the old school like bass game. It's like, yeah, I miss that.
Okay, yes, meet me in Port Windhurst. By the log house.
Oh crap. Okay, hold on. I forgot. I have my controller unplugged right now so that I can. I was gonna move everything over for the logos. Hold on a second. Let me disconnect that so I can plug my controller. I was like, oh, why is my controller not working? Because derp, it's not plugged in. Okay, so unplug USB thumb drive. Plug in controller. Are you at controller? Oh my gosh, all my cables are getting. Wow. Whatever. You go here. I don't care. I'll untangle it later. Okay.
Whoop.
Controller. Do you work now? Yes, you do. Huzzah! Select character. Yes. Log in. Okay. Okay, so I am logging in, so I'm gonna go ahead and I gotta start the streaming. Stop preview. Start streaming. So, hello everybody. We're on day 2. Huzzah. This is Ariko, aka Ariko 2, checking in. Alright. And we have Arilyssa
Hello.
on the background there.
Peanut gallery, yay.
Peanut gallery, woo! Okay, so where am I meeting you, lady?
Port Windhurst.
Fort Windhurst. I am currently in Waters right now. Give me a second.
I needed a quest for the back alleys of Windhurst.
I'm not doing that. I'm touching all the crystals. They're basically like aetherite now.
I know, but it still drives me nuts that I can't exit my Mog house to a different area.
Hmm.
Oh, hey, look, it's Bammer. Hello, Bammer.
I'm wondering if I should. Like right now, like I can't see anybody on viewers on mine, so I don't know who. Like, hello, whoever's watching, but I can't see who on the name. Like, it's like a feature that's not available on the phone. I don't know. Oh, dude, there's like a huge Galka, dude. I like teleported into a Galka.
Let's see if I can
Alright,
see.
where you at in?
Oh, hey, sir. By the Mog house.
By the monk house. Friends list. I don't have anything on here saying that you sent me a friends request, lady.
I totally did.
I totally don't see you on here. Unless it's at the bottom of the list. I have like too many people on my friends list. Ridiculous amount of people on my friends list. Some of these names are like, oh, I miss these people.
I looked on earlier, and the only person I saw online was Aniro. I don't know if you ever listened to Limit Break Radio. There. Now you should have something pop up.
Know that.
Yeah, he was on my friends list earlier, but he's still on Odin, so. Plug for Limit Break Radio. If you play Final Fantasy XIV, you should totally listen to their podcast.
If you play Final Fantasy XIV, you probably know them.
Shh.
My nose is all itchy right now.
Itchy, 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 itchy.
Itchy nose. Yeah, I don't have you on my friends list, lady.
I just sent you one.
Where does it pop up?
Drebont! I know that name.
I don't see it.
Close the offline friends.
Offline friends. Offline friends what?
Okay, open up your friends list again.
Okay.
Because I'm watching your stream.
I know, I suck at this, so. Okay. Close offline. Close. That's what I'm saying. It's like all I have is online friends. So Drebont and Spuds.
I remember Spuds.
Did you send it to Ariko too or Ariko?
Wait. Spud Myers or Spud?
Spud Mills.
Oh my god, really?
We have
Remember Spud Mills?
Yeah, Spudsies. So mine's actually streaming. For some reason, it's not streaming on my phone. I don't know. Something's going kind of crazy.
I totally just resent it, and it says friend request registration.
I haven't gotten anything, lady. Oh, okay. I see it in the top corner. How do
Yeah,
I
go to your messages. So instead of when you hit friends list, instead of going to list, do messages.
How do I do that again?
Go like you're going to your friends list. So
just type
communication. No, communication.
Oh, okay.
Friends list, messages.
Hold on. Communication. Communication. Okay. Here we go. Friends list. Messages. Alright. Yay. Dude, I don't remember this stuff. I could also just, befriend. So crazy. Downloading data. Downloading data.
Hey, look! The title of your thing is even called "Let's Be Friends." Guess what mine's called? Let's Be Friends.
Oh, yay! What a coincidence.
Message received.
Trying to get this working on my phone so I can see when people are talking. So, anybody that's watching, while we're playing, if there's any, if you have any suggestions, any advice, or anything like that, feel free to make comments in the chat box once I can get this working on my phone, because then I'll be able to respond. But give me a second to get it working first. I don't know. The app is so weird to kind of navigate. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Let's see. It's under channels, maybe? No. Like, it's like you can't really go to your own channel. It's kind of weird. Let's see. I'm going to type my name in. See if it'll pull up my channel. There we go. Oh, it says I'm currently playing. I only have like, just, I think you're the only one watching me. But that's okay.
Possibly.
That's okay.
Let me
We're just
see.
kidding.
Viewer list. Yep, I'm the only one watching.
That's fine.
I have 3 viewers though. Oh, hi viewer. Hi Momo or Moemo. I'm sorry, I don't know how to actually pronounce it, but how's it hanging? We were on earlier.
Wish I could see who was on mine though. Info maybe? No, that's the total views, total followers.
Can totally hear myself through your headset.
Can you?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have it turned up that loud, so I don't know.
All right, so where in port are you? I'll just come to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm at blurb. Where am I at?
That's a great description.
Right? Where am I at? Map. Well, I guess we... Can I just invite you to party?
No.
No?
Okay.
We want to do this the hard way? Communications. Friends list. To list. Okay. It doesn't work that way. I'll see all...
We're not in Final Fantasy 14.
Well, I miss being able to, like, you click it and it would say, oh yeah, invite. There we go.
And now I have to remember how to actually accept it.
I think it's on the main list. You go to party.
I got it.
Okay, I'm like going, you can't just click like the little pop-up, hey, so-and-so invited you to their party.
You have
Like,
300 seconds to say yes or no.
yeah, something like that. So, I'm eating pizza. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. In fact, I'm always eating pizza, so.
Okay, I gotta get a shot of you without Zur in the frame. So come stand in front of me. Okay, like, get there. Dude! Okay, out of first person. Welcome!
That's about all I remember. I don't remember what all emotes they had. Was it like slash question mark? Oh yeah, holy crap. Dude, look at the list. Jeez. Look at this list.
Oh wait, no,
I
it's...
figured out what the
one.
fast scroll was. You hit left or right.
Whee!
What did you do?
Here, I'll do it again.
Hold on. Let me turn off the... There you go. Oh, the dancing. Let's see, what do we got? Volunteer vote. Random. There's a lot of slashes that I don't really... Bank. Party info.
Oh, wow.
That would actually be good to have. Well, I think I might change... Well, no, I think it's fine. I was saying party info could be good for all the people that are participating, but... We've already gotten that. No, I'm not touching that anymore. Don't let me touch it.
Touch
Don't let
what?
me touch it.
Touch what?
The footer information on the Twitch page. Don't let me change it because I will tweak that thing forever.
Don't touch it.
I know.
Don't.
Okie dokie. So, did you get your picture?
I didn't get a picture. I just wanted to
I thought
dance in
you were.
front of you. I was doing it in the stream.
Oh,
Hi,
I
welcome.
thought
Yay.
I thought you were. I thought you told me to stand here so that you get a picture of me, and I was like,
I
okay.
wanted I didn't want Zur in the frame while I was cheering you for
Poor
the
guy.
stream.
What did he do? What did he do?
Just
Like,
accept the trade, dude.
oh, I'm telling you, there's no notification. Like, it goes, oh, so and so wishes to trade with you, but there's not like a box that pops up in your screen in your face that goes, hey,
We
so
can
and
only
so
make
wants to
so many
trade.
things easy.
Mm,
You said how much was it for?
6K, and it's only open from like 12 to 20.
Well, there's 6K. Take it.
God. I'll return your 6K, lady.
Take it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, he's an elf. As most of the people on my friends list probably are.
Who, Spada?
No, Drebon.
Oh, yes, he is. That's one of the
Okay.
few names that I don't think he's on my friends list anymore, but I do remember the
And we
name.
won't, sometimes it's hard to remember, like, okay, did I take them off, or did they take me off, or...
Well, I was gone for several years, so.
Mm.
Tribont. Holas.
I think he logged off to go to bed. Mm. So do we know where the,
Oh, yes.
I'm guessing it's someplace that has, item shop? Someplace near an item shop, because that's where the other one is.
Follow
But
me.
it's only 3 in the morning, so... Like I said, the one in Sandoria is only open from like noon to 8. Like, I wish I had her work hours.
I
I
don't
like
like
sleeping in.
I don't like that those hours. I used to work those hours.
I like sleeping in. Yeah, I think the first time I was ever over here was like yesterday. I was running through, I was like going, wow, I don't think I've ever been over here. I played this game like 8, 9 years. And I don't remember being over here. Ever. Tells you how much I explored in Windhurst. I got 2 lost out
12
here.
to 20.
Yeah. So, we gotta... You wanna go kill some stuff?
Yep.
Because you're... What, you're 18?
Yep.
17.
18.
Be nice to be able to see that in the party thing. So you're almost high. You should be high enough to do the subquest.
I should also be high enough to actually get gear.
Yeah, like that's gonna happen. I'm
Look,
surprised you
I'm
got
still in
6K.
I'm in level 1 gear.
Oh, really? Oh, no. Do you have your Have you done any of the ROEs?
Yes.
The ROE person, you get sparks from completing stuff.
Mhm.
You can get gear from the ROE person.
I saw.
Did you get the gear from the ROE person?
No.
Well, let's go get some gear from the ROE person. Goober, come on.
That would be too easy. Glub! Hi, Glub! I haven't seen you on in forever. Glub. Okay, so for Ariko, who doesn't know the Glub.
Does another glove.
The Glub is one of my loyal followers from when I played Terra and trusted friends and drinking partner, though he can drink me under the table with ease.
Well, hello, glove. I see it on the chat on the screen over here. And I see Moemo.
Yes.
Hello, Moemo. unfortunately. Oh, and Moemo is also on mine too. For Moemo, who's on both of them, and for anybody else who just joined, I actually I have Arilyssa open on my other computer here, and so I'm watching hers, so that way I can see what she's talking about when she says things, because sometimes it's a little off. But I have my chat and everything like that for Twitch on my phone, and for some reason it doesn't give the capability to see actually who's in the room. Like I can see the chat, but I can't see physically who has entered the room. So hello to everybody who just joined. Um, if you'd like to say hello, feel free to say hello. If you would like to make comments, advice, if you want to call me out on something that I say is stupid, feel free to do so.
Do it.
Cause I misinterpret things a lot, so it's not a big deal. Um, where am I going here? Oh, isn't it like right here?
I don't know.
We're
I
gonna
took the
go get
long. I
Dora.
actually ran. I took the long way around.
You took the long way around?
Because I'm so used to having to run, I keep forgetting about the telepoints.
Oh no, I ran too, but like you're not even. Where are you?
Cosworthers. I'm by Felm Josephat.
What?
I'm by the
Are you?
one in Woods.
I'm standing here at. Am I
Ah,
standing at the wrong? No, I'm not at the right one. Okay, that's. I was like, I'm standing here. Where are you? Um.
I'm in Woods
Well, I'm in Woods as well.
by
I'm
Leviathan
next
Gate.
to Watata. Weetata.
Oh. If you come up to the gate, I'm by the one by her. By there.
Yeah, I forgot. Weetata is the alter ego person. It's not the other one. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Num 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 num.
I guess I could do a bone pick, but that's an axe. I want a great axe, but the great axe is level 12.
Do you want a gimpy great axe, or do you want?
Slightly less gimpy great axe.
Yeah. No, I hear you. When I play warrior, I play great axe too. So I have no clue where you are, hun. Okay, we're gonna learn how to use maps because apparently I can't use maps in this game. Where are
There.
you? Markers. Okay. Oh, you're like standing like right behind me. Where are you at? Oh, okay.
We are the smarts.
I forgot if you hit down and somebody's in your party, it'll target them. Yeah. For anybody, like I said, anybody watching, I haven't played this in 2, 3 years. Been playing Final Fantasy 14 for a bit, and the main reason that we're doing this and we started this is they announced that they're basically discontinuing Final Fantasy 11 for the PS2 and the Xbox in March, and they're going to be pretty much doing the last bit of content that they're going to have, like update wise, for PC up until I think they were saying like November of next year. So basically, we've been playing 14, and I'd only played through Zillert. I think it's the only expansion I beat. I played this game for like 8, 9 years, and Arylyssa's probably like, man, she's already told this story before. That's why it's in the footer, dirt. But no, we basically made characters. We're starting from scratch to go through all the cutscenes and experience the game again before they basically kind of start shutting it down. It hasn't been officially said they're going to shut it down, but when they say that they're not really doing any more updates and they're discontinuing the other two main platforms, yeah, it's phasing out, and so we're trying to see if we can go through it and beat it before they phase it out. Um, why are you like blinking in and out on my screen?
Changing gear.
Oh, okay. I was like going, are you? You're not DCing. I don't see the little red dot or anything next to your face.
Did I leave you again?
No, you're fine. I just keep forgetting that when you change your gear, it does that. It also makes people who are following you run off into the sunset.
Yes, it does.
People used to do that to me all the time. I was like, you jerk face. but no, basically what it is this game control wise is like, uh, we're so used to like being spoiled by the fancy graphics and all the hotkeys and the hot bars and all the little icons and stuff that are on the screen that are not here.
Yes.
Like I can't even tell what level I am without having to open up like 2 different menus to get to where my level's at. If somebody friend requests me, it doesn't tell me, hey, somebody friends listed you. You have to look up in the top corner for a little bitty box that says, hey, you got a message. Such the backwards way of doing it, but it's a fun game. Very nostalgic for anybody that hasn't played it, but yeah. So I am currently level 17 White Mage, and
I am
right,
level 18 warrior.
yay, with a great axe. So you got your Gimp great axe.
My less gimp great axe, yes, that's exactly what I'm getting right now. Alright.
What you wearing? Is that like the harness?
The bone stuff, yeah. With my boobies hanging out.
That's the best kind. I mean, look at the person that you're actually getting it from. It's got the scorpion harness. Has the best side boobage ever.
Oh god, I loved Lady Ari in Scorpion Harness. She also looks really good in, oh shoot, what's the purple one? Crap. It's pretty much looks like Scorpion Harness, but it's purple. I have it on Dancer.
Bone harness. Okay, I remember the bone gear. Okay, so apparently my XP ring is still in effect.
Same here.
Good. I got my signet. You got your signet?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
refresh it on my way out, but yes.
I probably need to go tag. I'm gonna go tag my, I have to run to the embassy to do mine.
Go for
Actually,
it.
I could probably go outside. What does the region info say? Because it was like really flipped. Like I was in Sandoria running around in Ronfar, and Windhurst has control over Ronfar right now.
No,
And
they
I
don't.
can't.
Not as of this morning.
Not of this morning.
It's
Oh,
back
it's
to
right. They
Sandoria.
reset, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's not cool. Okay, how do you
God, we
scroll
gotta
out?
run everywhere.
Well, yeah, everywhere. Okay, so if they don't have control, then I need to go to my embassy real quick, which is like right in here. So,
Well, I'll be standing outside,
well,
just hitting random low mobs that won't give me anything.
I'm about to say, according to the thing, it's almost 8 o'clock. So,
Oh. Yeah, it opens at noon, doesn't it? I won't go far. One hit. Yes. Hello, Mochi Momo.
there you are. Give me signet. Yes, yes, yes.
Aw. No trust while you're in a party.
Oh,
Uh,
that's sad. I'd love to have a trust while I'm in a party.
Warp
Because I wanted to show
ring.
you my X and Mill. My X and Mill is so adorable. We can unparty. That's fine.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
I could still cure you while you're not in my party.
I don't care, it's okay. But see, then you don't get the XPs. You can also probably do a little bit more than my pocket white mage.
I was about to say I'm not even in the area, so I wouldn't get XP anyway.
I'm not killing things that are going to give us much XP. I have 6,800 conquest points. I don't remember how much the warp ring is, but I'll go see.
It's a couple thousand. Because I think the Empress and the Emperor band were like 1,000 and 2,000.
God, I remember having to get this stupid Empress hairpin
Mm-hmm.
and trying to camp that stupid fly.
Mm-hmm.
God,
And
all
then I
those
switched it
NMs.
to where it was was it a rare EX?
Yeah. I have on Ari. I have one of each.
I blanked on what I was doing. I was looking to see if I had a Okay, I have my warp and my erase scroll.
The return ring. Empress band. I want to remember what these are. Oh, experience. That's right. I don't think I need any more experience rings. I have so many.
I picked up one just in case the other one expires, so I can use it, because I don't know what the recast time is for it. And then on top of that, I think once you use it, it's done. So I grabbed mine just to grab it.
Moemo, what's it called again?
Which one?
Moemo. 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 Moe. Sorry, I'm really weird right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in the chat room. I was too busy trying to see what's on the screen. Moemo asked where we're from. I'm from Texas. Like,
Ah, the return ring. Yes, I want to purchase the return ring. Homing ring takes you back to your country? Oh, outpost warp as well.
takes it to the outpost one. The return one takes you to, I think, the nearest outpost in the area, or yeah, I think it's the nearest one that you have in the area. I don't remember. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me.
Okay, I wasn't listening.
You suck.
Oh, you mean that warp ring? I'm so dumb. I totally bought a homing ring and yeah.
The warp ring's on the second page.
I know. I didn't see it until just now, and now I don't have enough points to get it, so I'll have to get it next time.
Oh, trust me, you with your signet on, you'll get the points really quick. You could get you can get the warp scroll until you can get that, so that way whenever we
I have the warp
teleport,
scroll.
then you're good. Warp ring is specifically so you don't have to constantly be remembering to grab your scrolls, because I use the scrolls so quick.
I keep wanting to jump in this game. Jump, 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 jump,
No
jump, jump.
jumping for you. No. You want to climb up that hill? Nope, you're gonna snag. You need to go around that hill. It's too tall for you.
Really.
People are just watching me eat on my camera, just like nom nom nom.
Alright, so we have to go out to Tarangi
Why are we going to Strongy?
to get any kind of good XP. Oh wait. It's 9. It's almost 10. We have a few minutes before the link shell opens.
Well, we're just gonna stand here and
Oh
stare
my
off
god!
into
Look!
stare off into
No!
the distance.
No! Look at the little goblin! Goblin Taru!
Uh, ah. See, the event stuff.
Looks so cute!
All the suits look so adorable on freaking Taru's. Like, it doesn't matter if it's the Gabi, if it's the Behemoth gear, if it's the Moogle gear, if it's the Chocobo gear. It looks adorable on them, and it's just like it makes me want to be a Taru, but then I remember what it's like to be a Taru, and I'm like, that's too cute. That's so cute. Anyways, I wanted to show you my alter ego guy. God, he's so pretty. He's so pretty. Alright, so where are we going? I have to actually go to Gideus and do a quest for my rank. I don't know if it's rank 2 or if it's like rank 1.4 or something like that. I'm doing like the journey abroad, which is what this recording is going to be for, but I have to go do a quest for Windhurst, and then I have to go do one for Bastock.
Last doc.
Bastock.
Bastock is last doc. Sorry.
Well, that's kind of like one of those ones. It's like everybody I know calls it Bastock, but whenever you watch like the intro video, it's like Bastook, and I'm like, like Lord of the Rings, like the Tooks. Like, what is this?
Well, no, but I just remember everybody used to call it last doc because they
Bastock,
were
because
always
it was
last
always
in
last, and
Conquest.
yeah.
All right, let me. I don't remember how to get to Gideus from here, but we might want to get our link shell before we do that.
Yeah, that's true.
No, I
Well,
don't want to spend my conquest
it's
points.
11 o'clock. I'm gonna go ahead and bounce back. By the time I get there, it'll probably be switched. Where was it at again? I'm
Port.
so like ADD. Port. Okay, it's in that boat section that I never go to.
I feel like such a derp. Okay. Only Ariko can call the
Woohoo!
trust.
I can call out trust. That's awesome.
You suck.
You can't invite nobody.
You suck.
You should have invited me then.
You suck.
I don't suck. Takes one to know one. Wait, that doesn't really apply.
No, it doesn't.
That's a verb, not a noun. Okay. Yeah. We're pretty derpy. Let's see. Travel to another home point. Current region. Ports. One. Oh, I have to say yes. I'm like nerd.
Ugh. That wine. I don't know why I keep drinking it.
I think what's one that my sister always gets? It's a white one.
Moscato?
Moscato.
Ugh.
Too sweet for you?
Yep.
See, I like sweet stuff though. I'm not really big on a lot of red wines because to me they have like that weird bitter aftertaste.
Well, a lot of people when they start drinking wine start with sweet wines. Trust me, I worked at Total Wine. I know
I
this
know.
now for a fact. For those playing at home, I used to work at Total Wine.
Used to is the key word.
Used to. Friday. This past Friday was my last day. And I said,
Deuces.
exactly. If you're watching my screen, you see me flip it off.
Yeah. Or instead of deuce, it'd be like Uno. Wait, what's deuces? Is deuces? What is deuce? What language is that? Is that what? I don't remember.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
What language is deuce?
What is it? What like? We have like one of those trays for Spanish. You got un, deux, trois. Is it English? Stop laughing at me and tell me.
It's deuce
Card
it's douche
Okay,
language.
so it's
It's
ace.
it's
Okay, it's ace.
douche language. That's what it is.
Well, no, because okay, deuces is two, and deuces has to do with card playing, right? So
There you
if you're
go.
flipping them off, then
Moemo
it's
is
gotta
like
be
the
ace.
universal language.
If you're flipping them off, it's ace, right? Instead of deuces.
Well, if I give them two aces, it's a deuce.
That sounds about right. All right, new link shell. Hi. Yes. Okay. Now what?
Now you open up your inventory and you click on it.
Link. Okay. So we are gonna call it Final Curtain, which there's no spaces, but that's okay because they allow uppercase letters within the word. Fantastic. Yes, we're not funny, we're just really strange. So you feel free to laugh.
And it's okay if
Okay.
you're laughing at us. It's fine.
Oh, what color am I gonna? Oh, wait, I
Blue.
guess I should
Blue, blue, blue,
invite
blue,
you.
blue, blue,
I
blue,
need to
blue, blue,
invite
blue,
you
blue,
first, right?
blue, 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 blue.
How do you remember how to invite?
You have to you have to you have to go into your link shell and then
Oh, trade the pearls. That's right.
Yeah,
You create
create
the
a pearl
pearl,
and then trade it.
and then I give it to you. I can't like invite you. Oh,
No,
this is
it's
so.
not Final Fantasy 14.
This is like so like. I feel like one of those people that has like folders within folders within folders on their desktop, and it's like, okay, how do I get to this file? You have
Mm-hmm.
to go within 16 folders, and then just okie doke. There we go. So link shell, link list. How do you change the color? There's a way you could change the color of it.
I thought you did that when you created it.
Do you? Because that sucks. Because we have like a plain Jane white thing. Moemo, do you know? Because I don't. I am so sad if I created. We have just like ugly white pearls.
This is why I should have made the link shell. Just
You know what?
FYI.
Shh. I keep thinking you could change it in here though.
I think it says, is there a way to change link shell color after it was purchased and initially named? Nope. Stuck with brown, huh?
That's what it says.
Yep.
Okay, well. No fancy colors. They didn't explain that.
Have you never made a link shell before?
I made a link shell like 7 years ago. Stop laughing at me. I see you laughing at me on your camera.
Actually, wait here for 1 second.
You're gonna laugh at me off camera?
Yes, I'm gonna laugh at you off camera. No, I'm logging off Arilyssa real quick, logging into Ari, and then checking something out because I have a new link shell that I haven't used yet. So I want to see. Worst comes to worst, you just break the link shell, and I'll give you another 6K.
We can go with white.
I don't want white.
You don't want white? What color do you want?
Blue. Or green. Or purple.
You're such a goober.
You can see my lovely loading screen with a bazillion characters.
I have like 6, but you have like 2 pages worth, so it's okay.
Yep, I had to have 2 content IDs. Alright, now I can actually look and see what she's wearing, so it's driving me nuts. It is Rappery harness. That's for thief and dancer.
Oh, that's right, okay.
Alright, now the question is... Where... Of the 50,000 sacks that they give you now, where is my new link shell?
Yeah, where is it? Yeah, it's crazy the amount of inventory. It's like, they should... I don't know, I think with them adding you to more bags, more boxes for you to stick stuff in, it just encourages pack rats. Which I'm already a pack rat to begin with, so...
Same.
It doesn't help me any. I just misplace everything. I'm like burying stuff within boxes of boxes and stuff.
Oh, look, all my white shells, my bronze pieces, my bills, just sitting there collecting dust. Yeah. And now Twitch gets to see the amount of pack readiness that I have as I go through almost completely full bags of just
I mean, I could
crap.
actually sit there and hop on Arico and
Oh,
save
there
some
it
money.
is.
Since that was my bufu.
No, that's fine. Trust me. I'm not hurting.
But it also gives me an excuse to show off my mug house too. That's what I'm just saying.
If you want to take, 6K of
No,
your
it's
fine. I don't care. Let me look at this real quick.
You're just showing off your fancy little chocobo plushie.
Mm,
Did you find it?
I did. I just have to. I'm coming out of the log house real quick. I have to unequip the ones I have on too, because I still have two. I still have a chaotic union pearl.
I probably have one. I just probably turned it off so it wouldn't get broken.
Well, I can always give you a new one if you need it, because I'm the link shell holder of that. So. Yeah, so it's in the same. When you go to name it, there's RGB next to it, and you can play around with those colors.
I actually jumped right over those. I was like, nope.
Yep, that's why.
I'm special.
You are. Oh, well, I totally just put Nafita's number out there on the YouTube verse. Sorry, Vita.
You can always blank it out later. Like, yeah. When you post it to YouTube, go ahead and maybe edit it. Put like a block or something over it.
I may have to. Because I don't think he cares that us and Link shall see it, but I don't think he wants it broadcast across YouTube for everybody to see.
Yeah. Like, you get some random calls. So.
He said to hit you up.
No. So am I just standing here and waiting for you, or?
Yeah,
want me to-
I'm getting ready to come back.
Okay. Can't tell if that song is supposed to be like a victory cheer, or if it's like something horrible's about to happen.
Alright, so actually, if you want to go to your Mog house, I just sent you money. Because I wanted
Okay. I was like, I do have access to the Windhurst Smog House, right?
to. You should.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, if I try to go into there, they're gonna say, sorry, you do not have
You don't
permission
live
to-
here.
You don't live here. What
Get
do you
the
think
fuck
you're
out.
doing? Because I remember, I think, what was it, back in the day, you actually had to set it so you could talk. The Moogle wouldn't be there unless you, like, set. I don't know. I'm probably, like, tripping. Map. Mog House is that way.
There's also a crystal next to it.
Well, I haven't touched the crystal yet.
Shame on you. Oh, new challenge! What is the challenge of this login? You gonna tell me?
Nope.
What the hell? You told me the last time.
It's probably in your footer. Or in your chat log.
No, it's not. I just looked.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's challenged, it should be like that ROE thing, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's the daily one?
Vanquish undead. I need to kill 20.
Okay, that's the thing. You got like seagulls all over the place here.
Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
Caw. Mine.
Yeah, mine. Don't start with that, because I
So
will
if I
keep
break
going.
the shell, right?
Yes.
How long does it take for the name to become available? Like, is it instantaneous, or?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Do it and
We
see.
shall see. We shall see.
Oh, I think I might have to leave before you can do that.
Oh no, because if I break the shell, yours just becomes like a blah shell. But you do have to, I think, leave before I can have it available. No, actually,
Yeah.
I just think it just turns into a broken shell. Blah. Moogle. Okay, so I don't have to go tag somebody and say, hey. Yes, Moogle. Hello, how are you? Good to see you again. Delivery. But dang, there's so many things on the menu now. Receive. Receive, receive, receive. Oh, you sent me a lot of stuff.
I told you I did.
Staff. Holly pole, a wand. I like the wands. I do like the wands.
But I wanted you to enjoy the pole.
But I like wands.
Never mind.
No, I like clubs because I like the shield. But
I like clubs.
I like clubs.
Clubs are my friend.
Mhm. They are my friend. Okie doke. So, I'll try this. Oops. Oh, cool. You can actually. Oh. So you can actually, instead of having to run all the way out to talk to the
Yep.
delivery guy, that is cool. Because I was still doing that. It's like,
Alright, so I dropped my link pearl.
okay. You didn't want to be in the group?
Nope. Better hurry up, it closes in 3 hours, like less than 3 hours game time.
Oh, shit. Ah! Door,
Play
let me
around
out.
later.
Let me out! Let me out! Ah! I run like a crazy cat person.
This is where I wish I was a dancer. Chocobo jig!
Chocobo Jig or the Mazarka or whatever it was.
Yeah, but it's Bard. I don't
Yeah,
have Bard.
But you don't have Bard.
Or you could take the crystal over here.
I could. I could. But you know what?
That's okay, you run.
I do it the traditional way. I.e. the longer than it should have to be way.
Well, that's how we learned it originally.
Yep. Back in the day of the teleport Tarus.
Hey, they're still active.
Which is interesting that they have that still active when they have all the freaking telepoints now.
I guess for people who feel nostalgic?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Oh, I forgot when you log out here too, you don't come back in the same party.
Oh, that's right. You're not in my party still. I'm still in control of the party, but you're not in my party. Yeah, it doesn't have that, oh, so-and-so logged off for a temporary short period of time. Now they're back in your party. No, I have to re-invite your butt.
Or you can just drop party.
Why?
Actually, I don't remember. I'm totally typing probably Final Fantasy 14 crap.
Give me Pearl. Bye. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it on my screen. You tell me if it's the right color that you want.
Okay. I have to wait for you to
Okay.
get there on your screen.
Well, I guess I gotta cancel this one first. How do you break shell?
Drop it. Drop it like it's hot.
Unequip, and then break it. There you go. Okay.
You're still coming down
Threw
the
it in
plank.
the water. Okay. Name link shell. Let's try this. Hopefully it'll let me do it. Final curtain. Okay. So you said you want a green?
Green, blue, or purple.
Green, blue, or purple?
She sells link shells by the seashore.
She sells link shells.
Yeah, that's what it says. She sells link shells by the seashore. I have to wait for your screen to catch up, though.
How about like a tealish color? Are you cool with that?
Teal's fine.
Cool. It's always like super bright on the screen too, so. Does that look okay?
I have to
I
wait.
can't tell.
You have to wait
Oh.
because it's way behind.
Oh, geez. Okay, so I'm like super laggy.
Like you're just now typing in final curtain.
Wow. Okay. Super delay. I wonder what my my buffer is on my settings.
Yes, that is fine.
Okay, cool.
Wait, where'd you go? Wait. They keep shifting it.
It
Did you
still looks
stop?
white.
Did you
It still
stop?
looks white.
Put more green in it. Put more
I
green back in.
can't. I can't. That's what color it is. It
Wait,
still looks white.
it doesn't look like
It
you
looks.
have. Did you put green all the way up?
Yes.
Because it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it on the screen.
Uh. Okay. This one should be titled "Failing on Making Link Shells."
Yeah, because I think by the time we're done, we're not gonna get to party.
No. It looks white.
It
I
looks
think
blue
it's
on my
because the art.
screen. It looks
Okay,
like a
well,
light blue screen. Blah, blah, blah.
I think it's because the RGB was set so high up, and if you have everything max, it turns it white. So I probably should have knocked down the red or something like that.
It's fine. It's not white like it was before. It's a nice light blue, blue tealish, like crystal clear waters.
Clear has no color, by the way.
Shut up.
Let's see. Link shell. Crate, pearl.
I'm gonna
Trade.
take this and I'm gonna toss it in the water.
Like the other one.
No, the other one I threw it in the fire in my fire pit. My non-existent fire pit.
Here, my non-existent fire pit.
Hey, you should make me a sack holder. You should. So needy. Oh my god.
This, right? Your name's above mine. It makes me a little mad. Alright, it's a sack holder. You are my sack holder.
I do enjoy holding your sack.
Oh, you're so weepy.
Oh god. I am so sorry. Not sorry.
No,
And
it's
here
fine.
it is.
I don't care. Mine's got mature content on the feed. It's fine.
That's not mature content. I hate to tell you, that's not mature
No, I
content.
know. That's what I'm saying. Is this is nothing near what we could be talking about and what I have talked about. Jeez. Let's see. Well,
J. Jenzara Galactic
Jajin's what?
Yuki.
Jajin what?
Jin Ezra.
Is that somebody that's in your chat room?
That's
right
in
now?
your chat room.
In my chat room. Hi, Jajin.
And
Not seen him in forever.
Galactic Yuki.
I'd call you by your real name because that's what I know you by, but I don't want to do that. Galactic Beauty? I don't know.
Mine was like, wow.
Well, what?
It just caught up to the part of us laughing about me being your sack holder.
Jajin! Are you gonna play Jajin? Because, yeah. He was elf. Must have more elves. There's not enough of them in the world.
Dude, I think I'm shorter than you are.
You probably, well, you could
Nah,
be.
I might be the same height. Take off your top. Take it off.
Wow.
Hey, baby. I think you're I think you're a little taller than me. Take off your top. This section is going to be called Dirty Jokes.
It's called Taken the Wrong Way.
Hey, let's be friends.
No, I think I'm taller than you, hon.
No, I think it's your hair. How about you take the rest of it off?
No, it's the top of my head.
I think you should take the rest of it off.
I don't think the rest of it has anything to do with. God. Just check out that bra, man. It's just.
It's like dominatrix bra.
Dude, what was at the when I started leveling, probably I think warrior and dragoon, right? They have like the level set. You probably wear it, the level 7 leather gear with the Naruto headband,
Mm-hmm.
and the boots that come with it. I used to call them my hooker boots all the time because they're like, because you have like the whatever the pants or the shorts or what the freaking panties. I don't know. Everything is at panties on this character and warrior stuff, but like basically it looked like I had like dominatrix stuff with these like high heeled like thigh high boots on. I'm like, dang, they're my hooker boots with my Naruto headband. I was balling.
Uh, uh, uh,
All right,
uh,
so what you want to do?
we should
Maybe.
go. We should go run somewhere and kill things.
Okay, well, nice that I flagged the Gideus. The Gideus quest. Do you have any quests that you need to like flag for rank wise, or do you just want to work
I
on your stuff?
haven't started any of my rank quests.
Okay. Well, I guess we can go to Gideus because Gideus is supposed to be about this level.
Okay.
Maybe might be a little bit higher. We might get our butts kicked. That's okay.
Well, how about you invite me to the party again?
Oh, that's right. You're not in the party because you left, and this is not Final Fantasy 14. Party? No. Click. Okay. Invite? Is there invite on here? Can I invite on? No.
I don't think we're gonna be able to teach her, guys.
Teach me what?
How to Dougie.
Wow. Okay. I'm not. Okay. This is all. It's all menu based. It's trying to figure out how to get through stuff through the menu base.
Party.
Well, I used to have a macro that I would sit there and I would target somebody. I hit the macro and it would automatically send the invite. So I didn't have to do that. I don't
All
know
right,
if it's
Lear.
like slash invite maybe. I don't remember. Okay, so Gideus is in West Saru, so we gotta go out this ways. Mwahaha. The Misadventures of Ari and Ari.
RE1 and RE2. And I'm
RE2.
RE1.
Yeah, because obviously I have 2 at the end of my name.
Ha 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 ha.
Actually, that's actually a pure coincidence. Like, I specifically just did that because this is
Your second
Ariko.
Ariko.
Well, it would have looked weird as Ariko Jr. because then it would have been like Ari
Ari
Codger.
Codger.
Codger. Huzzah. So, hello to the new people that just joined.
Or goodbye to the people that just left because we're dorks.
Yes, because we are dorks. Oh, look, there's a crystal thingy
Oh, hello, Crystal.
here. We like crystals.
Fancy seeing you here, but I keep targeting you instead. Move, bitch, get out the way.
Maybe getting all crunk. Telling me to take off my top.
Get out the way.
Like, we need to get you a red mage so you can wear that pimp hat, man.
Oh, dude. I need to do Red Mage because I have it on my original one and I love my pimp hat.
Well, you need to do red mage because red mage doesn't exist in 14.
Yes.
So, in order to truly experience the awesomeness of red mage, like before this game decides it wants to come to an end, you have to play because
Well,
I don't know if they're even going to do it in 14.
you know, Ninja was my first job to 75 and Red Mage was right after it.
Okay.
But Red Mage was actually the first job I started. But I got frustrated with Matt and said fuck it and went on something that was easier to kill him for.
Let's see. Red mage was fun though.
It was. I just have nightmares of Dynamis because I was either Ninja to be a babysitter for one of the pets, or I was Red Mage and I was Refresh Bitch.
Yeah. I remember people just specifically saying, "We don't care. You can come in your underwear just as long as you refresh us." It's like that's all. That's the entire.
Refresh
That's
and
what you did.
Phalanx.
That's what you did.
And then occasionally they had me come White Mage if none of the White Mages showed up, and then I'm like, oh crap.
See, I think we had more people asking for bards. map. Where are we at? Jeez. I miss chocobos.
Yes.
So we definitely need to get the chocobo license. I don't...
I
Is it
keep
18?
I keep
I think
thinking
we...
it's 20, but that's 14. I don't remember here.
I kept thinking it was like 18 because... I don't know. We can check it when we get back. Yes. Does it? I never understood why such a small people, like stature-wise people, had such a huge area. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. Like I think this area is bigger than Ronfer, and that's kind of sad. But I guess it probably looks more open because it's more open. I guess not as many trees blocking the way and stuff. Okay, let's see if crawlers are okay. Not aggroing. Yeah, they don't have like the little icon next to them to tell them if they're aggressive or not. You just have to know when it goes at you and it starts chasing. You're like, oh crap. Like beastmen, yeah, it's a given. But every so often, run past the bat and the bat goes squeak squeak at you and chases after your butt and one hit KOs you and you're like, crap, I forgot to check
Or
and
you run
see.
by a gobby and all of a sudden you hear.
Roar.
It's like, what the hell is? Oh shit.
Yeah, never fails.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have a problem with anything out here that aggroes us because
Mm.
it's pretty low level.
Yeah, it's pretty low-y, but
I can
still,
probably one shot most of the stuff out here.
maybe. So, anybody watching, feel free to comment in the chat box. We've been doing run around stuff. We haven't played in years, so if there's anything, if you have any advice, any suggestions, if you think we're being dorks, feel free to comment in our chats. Mostly because,
You keep us entertained.
yeah, it'll feed our derpness, and we'll continue to talk about random weird stuff, and yeah. It's like I think Gideus is over here, but I don't know.
Moemo, she's got one and I've got one, but that's
Yeah, I
it.
could, but I was gonna wait till we got to the next zone before I call him out, because you have to call him every time you zone.
Yeah.
He depops. But that's okay, because he's a sexy beast.
Depop. Oh god. Please stop my brain. My brain.
Did you not call it depop? Or did you just say
No, no,
despawn?
no. Depop is what I just haven't heard it in so long, and my mind automatically went somewhere not there.
Were we still in the gutter on this one? Is that
Yes.
what you were saying?
My mind lives in the gutter.
Alright, trust. Pull out sexy elf man. Nom nom nom. Yeah. If he's the only one I get, I am totally happy. That's all that matters to me.
He's got a big pole arm too.
Ugh.
All
And I
right.
don't have the
Neither do I. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing.
I'm supposed to be. Well, is this Gideus?
Yes, it is.
Gideus. I'm supposed to be going to somewhere.
I remember farming bee chips here.
Hold on, let me check. But if I remember correctly, this one's got one of those turnaround maps that. Oh, I'm about to say if you want, I can have him at least start attacking stuff.
It's too weak here.
Oh, okay.
I'm just killing stuff.
I was trying
I'm
to
missing.
think. Where are you at? Missions. Nations. Bring an offering, a shield from Heaven's Tower in Windhurst to the Yagado Treasure Room in Gideus. To uphold the honor of Sandoria, claim 2 of the same shields from the Yagado on your return. Isn't that one that has like that? You have to go like past all the guys and then go like up a ladder, like into like a hut area or something. I don't remember. Final Fantasy 14 has everything spoiled. Give me my little exclamation point saying this is where you need to go. Okay, so if I remember, which I don't, straight? I think it's straight. It's one of those ones where you had to go like underground and then you came
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
But it was one of like if you fell down or something like that, you went like. Is this one where you actually have to fall?
I don't remember.
I know it's like in like the lower. Was it the lower eastern, southeastern corner or something? I don't know. Let's go into that cave.
That seems like a good idea. Hello, worms.
And it curves to the left, I think.
Yes.
And then there's like there's a offshoot on the right, and then if you go that way, there's like a hole that you fall into, and then it
Yes.
drops. Okay, I said you kind of after doing this for so long, you kind of remember where you at.
The hole is in that grass patch over here.
Yeah, it's like some invisible hole or something. There it is. Ugh, crap. Shit. Check. Check. Easy prey. Okay. Attack. The good old falling into a hole where everything aggroes you. You okay over there?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Just don't let yourself get killed.
I'm basically curing myself. The really cool thing is Examil is he actually cures too, so I definitely need to get my other spells. All I have is cure 1 right now. Okay, you meanie freaking Earth Eater. Wait, where did it go?
He just killed it.
You killed it?
Mm-hmm.
No, there was a. Oh, it was a summoner one. I was like wondering because I had like an Earth element attacking me, so I guess that was like a summoner bird or something like that. Okay, so which way do we go? I think it's this way. Maybe. I think it's this way. I keep thinking it was like the rightish type way. Let's say your tank. You're gonna
I
be
know. Well,
aggravating.
I'm gonna aggro everything and run.
Why? Because it's not gonna depop off of you.
Run around the corner.
Yeah, but there's a worm like right here. Shit.
God,
You're gonna
sorry.
die, man. You're so gonna die. And I cured myself and not you.
Good job.
Shit. I know, right? Well, XML should have you a little bit there. Shit.
I promise in real fights I wouldn't actually do this, but it's quite hilarious.
Curing as fast as I can.
You're fine.
Curing, I'm trying. XML's doing good too. Go XML.
I'm getting TP.
Oh shit. We're getting our ass kicked. We're not just TP. I need to get cure too. Oh shit, dude.
I can't see who I'm fighting.
I don't know, but you're like totally about to fucking die. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
You had like 6 or 7 of them on you.
Come on, hit the bird. Hit the bird. Oh, it's because we have one of those I'm on the whatever breaker.
Kill this stupid. No, you stupid ass worm. You stupid, stupid worm. I was trying to kill the bird that's back here that aggro. Oh! No, it's an NM. There's an
Yeah,
NM in here.
that's what
Oh
I said.
shit.
I didn't see it.
I. We need to get out of here. We so need to get out of here. I don't think I can cure you any faster. You need to get out of the way. If you can get out of range, get out of range.
I'm
Cause
stuck.
I'm stuck. Shit. Shit, shit, shit. I have a decent amount of magic, but I can't move. I can't move, and I have no freaking dispel or anything. There. Run. Oh, shit. Alright, let's see if we can run. I'm totally gonna aggro everything. I'm gonna die. I'm totally dead. I am totally fucking dead. And I didn't even put re-raise up. Shit. Dead. God damn it. God damn it.
That was
That's
fun.
one death for the day.
Hey, that was my first death.
I've died. Jeez.
Welcome to the misadventures of Ari and Ari.
Alright. And my home point was in Sandoria.
Well, no, you should be able to teleport to Windurst from your crystals.
It costs money. It costs money.
Yeah, tell me how much it cost. I'll send you the money because I got you killed.
You did. I have 154. And how much does it cost? Um, 500 gil.
Okay, give me a second.
I guess I should set my point there, huh?
Yeah, unless you want to keep running back and forth.
Is that a hint to how many times we're gonna be dying?
Maybe.
Oh, I keep wanting to run to my mog house. I could just use the telepoint to get there quicker. And it's not like I have like a crazy load time like I did on PS2. Alright. Travel, current region, Southern Sandy, mog house. Yes. Do, 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 do. Is Jin still in the chat?
Let's see. Yes.
Yay, he's still here.
Probably laughing
Probably.
at us.
At our horrible, horrible deaths. I'm hoping this encourages him to actually want to play with us. Not that, people like dying in the game, but because it's fun. And this is how you make friends. Oh, I have an announcement. What is this? There's a second floor.
Yes, there's a second floor.
He's got a task. I gotta do something. Visit the 3 nations and question them. Okay, I'll get to it when I can. Oh, my mog house is so bare.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. While
It's
you're
fine.
here, you should unlock Kupipi
Kupipi?
in Windurst.
But I don't want Kupipi.
But you should unlock her anyway.
So that we have her on our team, I guess.
More heals.
More heals. I suppose. Received. Did you send me money?
I did send you money.
Give me my money!
Move,
Where's
bitch.
my
Get out my... Okay, Rihanna. Bitch better have my money. Sorry, I have a bad habit of making movie and or music quotes.
It's perfectly fine because I do that too. Somebody will say something that reminds me of a song and I'll just burst out singing. So you are okay. Alrighty. So
I guess I should start my quests. Because I think after that foray, I may have to leave in about 15.
oh. Well, I can at least get mine
Yeah.
through. I just figured since, spending time together and stuff,
Yeah, I know. I know.
Alright, Winders, port, exit. Yes, take my money. See, it's so much easier to make money in 14, so having your teleports cost money makes sense. Not so much in this game. Granted, you could go without, and then just shout for hours for just spend 2K on somebody to send you a teleport to, like, me or something.
I did touch that crystal today.
Did it touch you back?
It did. It touched my soul.
It's kind of creepy. So,
At least it's not the Sandorian music.
when they came out with did you see the alarm clocks that they had? The vanity alarm clocks?
No.
I might have to grab it off my table. Basically, it's
Oh, wait, no, I did. Yeah.
the digital one that you actually could do it, and you can actually set it for vanity time.
Mm-hmm.
And actually figure out, if you were trying to do fishing or try to figure out when the shops and stuff were open, you can actually. It did that, and it also kept track of I think it kept track of the airships when they were leaving and going and stuff. But there's on it, you can actually set like an alarm clock, and you can pick like one of the three themes, and the best one to forcibly wake you up is the Sandorian, because it's like.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it definitely would wake your butt up.
Well, that's why I have an iPhone, and the alarm sound that I have it set to is the old phone, which is like the yes, with the hand gestures and everything. Um, it's so annoying. It literally gets me up really quickly because I'm like, I gotta turn it off. Turn it off.
So you have the old alarm clock, which is like the old metal ones that had the little ding 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 ding
Oh, good.
ding. So what are you working on?
I'm doing this first rank quest.
Okay. Isn't that the one where you have to go into the like that ruins or something like that? The
I
catacombs?
don't remember. Dude, I did all 3 cities. I did rank. I was rank 10 in all 3 cities, so I don't remember all of them. It's like
See, I only had rank 9 on Sandy. I never finished it.
all right, who was I supposed to talk to in here? Helps if I actually read the text.
Right, Koopy.
No, because I'm not going into the tree.
No, you gotta talk to the gate guard guy.
Heaven's Tower.
No, you
No,
don't.
I'm already there. I already did that.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oristry in the port area is kind of looking for someone to help them with a magic experiment to be conducted at the Horototo ruins. I know it's a little sudden, but they said they were in a fix because they couldn't find anyone to help them. So, how about it then? Yes, but who was I supposed to talk to in the Oristry?
The head dude. So I was saying, I don't know how people did this without like online guides.
Mojo Pojo. That's okay, I'll just talk to everybody here until I find somebody that talks back in the correct way. Ah, found him. Hakuru Rinkuru.
Mom, I'm a dork. Okay. So, I tell it like I moved all the way to Windhurst. Did not set my home point before I left, and didn't trigger the QPP. So basically at the giddiest zone, and I'm turning around and running back.
Good job.
I'm going for a jog, you know, tomcatting around. No hot Cheetos, no hot Cheetos, just pizza.
Cheetos. I want Cheetos.
Cheetos are pretty awesome though.
I don't have anything else. I
You
could.
don't have anything else for what?
Well, I have the dark chocolate almonds and I have the praline
Oh,
pumpkin seeds to munch on.
you've already eaten like everything.
Yeah, I ate the mango, I ate the apple, and I ate the cashews.
Mhm.
And the box just came yesterday, but I didn't get it till this morning. But then again, I've only eaten one actual meal, which is not really good, but... Da, 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 da. I kind of want pizza.
I've been eating pizza for like the last 3 days. Map. Where am I at? I'm not even halfway across the map. Jeez. That's special.
Those praline pumpkin seeds are good, though.
Hmm?
The praline pumpkin seeds are good.
Is praline like caramelized or something?
It's like the brown sugar caramel, yeah.
Hmm. That sounds pretty good.
As I continue to run into doors.
Yeah, the door thing is still... I miss having doors open for me when I walk up to them. Map. Yeah, door's still further down south. Jeez, okay. I guess I could have gone to the waters zone. Tree. But I like running the long way, apparently.
That's generally how it works. You have 5 viewers. How do you have 5 viewers and I only have 3? This is not fair.
Because you had like a whole bunch of them earlier. Well, the sad thing is I wish I could see the names of the people that are viewing me because I like saying hi to people, so hi. But I don't know who to say hi to, and I can't unless I click like the little button here that shows the information that, oh, you have 5 viewers. I don't know who's still in here, who's left, who's...
Well, it looks like everybody's still in there and then Moemo came into your channel too.
Yay.
So,
because I had, like I said, I got 3 devices going. I got the game going and with the stream and everything on the laptop. I got you over on the PC off to the side, and I got mine on my phone. I guess I could put you on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
but because then I could watch you and then the thing. But I could see you much like it's bigger on the computer screen, so I can actually see your facial expressions, which you have some very strange ones sometimes.
You're welcome.
Yes, makes it interesting.
I don't remember which one is the Horotoro Ruins.
Hotototo Ruins is it's in Eastern,
I can't remember
and
if it's the one at top or the one off to the east.
it's the one near rah rah rah. Hold on, let me pull it up. That one I do remember. That was one of those weird like hey,
Zanbibi Rivers?
yeah. Hold on, let me see. Windy. No, not windy. It's
East Starata Baruta.
Sarachibatra. Okay. It is the one that is above the Nampipi River.
Okay, yeah.
It's that one up at the top. Because the one at the bottom is something else.
The one to the east. Because there's one at the bottom, one in the east, and one up top.
Oh, no, it's not the one that's up the top.
Yeah, it's the one to the
that's
east.
yeah. I remember that one on my map because I had to go there for, oh, what quest did I do? I don't remember. There was a specific quest that I had to do, that I had to go there. I think it was like I came out here to level like another job or something like that, and so they sent me out there because I was doing all the little NPC quests in town. Okay, home point. Set as home point because I do not want to go back to Sandoria right now. Yes. And we're going to woods. Region. And we are going to talk to the person to get Ku PP. That's such a funny name.
I'm just glad that I was able to finally get something to broadcast / save these videos.
Yeah, thank you for setting up to where it doesn't do the 15-minute or whatever thing.
That would be
Because when I
annoying.
uploaded it, I was like, oh, really? I tried to look and see where it said that because I was getting some weird message whenever I was trying to switch from Twitch over to YouTube. Like it was doing this thing to where it was like I'd go over to YouTube and I guess it wasn't finished loading because it was like 5 hours worth of stuff, but I was worried that it wasn't going through because I didn't have a setting or something clicked, like how you switched it over.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it got posted. It's just really weird that when it posted the third part before it posted 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's alright.
Baja. By the way, if you want to see past streamings, go down below and then check our YouTube page. We've been posting them. We just started, so obviously this is like day 2, but we've been posting them onto the YouTube channel. So this isn't gonna like stop the other ones, is it? Like I can have all these running at the same time and it's not gonna overwrite anything, is it?
Huh?
Let me ask Moemo. I don't know how.
I have no idea what you're doing or talking about.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
God, I remember coming in here and farming for onions. Oh, that's right. I don't remember where I was supposed to go.
think I'm gonna go get something to drink. I am super, super thirsty. Oh, I love that map. Okay, where you at? Where you at? Turn
Hmm?
your camera. Did you just zone in, or are you like in an open area?
I'm in the main room.
That the main room.
H9, crack in the wall.
Mhm. I know you go down the stairs. You take a right. You go around, and it's like I guess a square shaped. You go around to the back side of it, to the north side, and then there's a set of doors you open up. You go through, and there's a crack on the wall on the right. No, it's a small room that has the crack in the wall. It's actually, I think, a set of doors.
I'm there, I
Okay.
got it.
Okay.
I used to remember this stuff like the back of my hand.
Yep.
Oh, Apururu.
Yeah, I just remember there being like an altar or something like that, and then you had like a crack on the wall to the right. There you go. I'm kind of behind on. I'm
As they
kind of behind
just,
on your
yeah,
stream.
just, I'm already
You're
in the
like, I'm already
cutscene.
done.
I'm,
Done.
I'm already in the cutscene.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat it once more before I select yes on this to whoever else is listening. If I currently have Sandoria, Alter Ego, Trust Quest thing going, if I've got the first one, I haven't started Corellia or whatever name is yet, and I start this one is not going to override like that one. Like, it's not going to erase the progress that I have in Sandoria if I do this. Is that correct? And it's going to take a little bit for it to catch up on your stream. But yeah. Such a delay. Yeah, I think he's the third person you get on your team. The Aijito and Marujito.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway.
I don't think it'll override. I think
I hope it doesn't, because that would suck. Ba-da-ba-da. Hmm. There's some weird bubble thing on your screen.
weird bubble.
Like a lamp or something. It was like a blue bubble that was floating up in the space.
No idea.
I don't know either, because you're way past that by now. gonna sit cross-legged forever. Ouch. I need to get like one of those like TV trays or something.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be fantastic. I was gonna steal one from my parents because they have like a whole set of them, but I was like, yeah. I'll probably get one from like Walmart or something. Okay, I'm like stuck on a wall here. So what you doing?
Checking for the cracked magical orb. Or sorry, cracked mana orb.
So this little, yeah, it's the... Kill it!
Got it.
Yay! I don't think I have any viewers anymore. It makes me sad.
You still have
I still have you.
me, Galactic, and Jajin.
It's only showing one on mine.
Alright, as soon as I turn this in, I'm gonna log off for the night.
Oh.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
There. I actually have to check and see how the weather is because I couldn't get to work on Friday because of the flood.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know they pretty much had that whole place blocked off, so I'm not even sure if they were able to get the water down or something.
And that is that. I finished.
Kapoosh. I love how I'm crafting like a doppelganger of all these people.
I have a new follower. Grunknor.
Yay!
Or Grucknor is now following me on Twitch.
Congratulations! Welcome,
Yay!
new follower! Yay!
I have no idea how long ago that was. Let's see. An hour ago. I'm not paying attention to my emails, so I don't see when they come in. I'm sorry, Grucknor. But welcome. You are loved. All right, and with that, it comes to a close on day 2 for Arilyssa because she has an early corporate job.
Yay, corporate America.
So I am signing off for the evening. I will see you guys later. Have a good evening.
Have a good evening.